Have you ever felt a bit adrift, like you're floating through your own life, disconnected from the world around you? That's exactly how Elara felt. She was sitting in her quiet apartment, the afternoon sun slanting through the window, surrounded by things that were hers but felt like they belonged to strangers. Her gaze landed on a simple, old wooden chair she'd inherited from her grandmother. It was just a chair, plain, a little scuffed, something she barely noticed anymore. But then, something shifted. As the sun dipped lower, the chair's shadow stretched across the floor, long and distorted. It wasn't just a dark shape anymore, it looked different, almost alive. Elara leaned forward, her breath held. She wasn't sure what she was seeing, but she couldn't look away. For a fleeting moment, within the deep, dark outline of the chair, another image flickered into existence. It was the shadow of a wrinkled, elderly hand gently holding a tiny child's hand, as if offering comfort after a fall or a bad dream. A quiet moment of solace, played out in silhouette, then gone. Elara blinked, her heart thumping. Was she imagining things? She looked around her room, her eyes now truly open. Her gaze fell upon an old, slightly chipped teacup sitting on a shelf. Its shadow was cast against the wall, a neat, dark curve. As she watched, mesmerized, the shadow flickered again. This time, it showed two hands, two silhouettes, lifting their teacups and gently clinking them together. It wasn't a grand celebration, but a quiet toast, a small, shared victory in the face of some unseen hardship. A flicker of shared joy, then it vanished back into a simple shadow of a cup. Still in a daze, she turned to a worn book on her nightstand. Its shadow was a simple rectangle on the wooden floor. And then, it happened a third time. The shadow transformed, showing the silhouette of a person hunched over, reading by a faint, flickering light, finding escape, or hope, or just a moment of peace within the pages. A private instance of quiet contemplation, and just as quickly, it was gone. The shadows returned to normal. The chair was just a chair, the cup just a cup, the book just a book. But Elara was no longer disconnected. She wasn't scared. She was filled with a profound sense of wonder. It was like the air itself was humming with stories. These weren't grand historical events, not battles or nations. They were the small, forgotten moments of kindness, resilience, and connection. The little good that makes up a life. The gentle comfort, the shared joy, the quiet hope. These objects weren't just things. They were vessels, holding the echoes of every person who had ever touched them. She felt a deep, warm connection to the past, to the strangers who had sat in that chair, sipped from that cup, and read that book. She realized that history isn't just something you read about. It's woven into the very fabric of our everyday lives. It's in the scuff marks on the floor and the chips on our favorite mugs. We are surrounded by these hidden stories, these whispers from the past. Every object, every space, holds unseen echoes of human experience. These small moments, like small objects, carry an immense weight and a quiet beauty, reminding us that we are part of a long, unbroken chain of humanity. The feeling stayed with her long after the sun went down. A quiet warmth in her chest, a reminder that even in our quietest moments, we are never truly alone. Thanks for watching.